This is Mark Bell from supertraining.tv, providing more free video. This is Big Jim Sheffield doing around a 600-pound press off some boards, just warming up in the workout. The week before, Big Jim struggled a little bit. He comes back on this week and actually has a great workout. This is Treston Shull, hitting some heavy weights off of high boards. Go back to Jim here. Jim's going up in weight on each set. He's got around 7 plates on there now. Yeah, much better week this week. I think maybe the week before, sometimes you just come in and you're a little bit worn down, and maybe you don't really realize it. You just want to fight against it because you don't want to be a puss. But sometimes having a little more control and backing off will help you a little bit more in the long run. There's a 740 that he just did right there off some boards. It's also a new shirt that he's been working with for a while, so that's always going to change. That's always going to kind of change the way you're lifting for a little bit. There's Treston handling some big weights. Treston does a really good job of actually tucking his elbows towards the bottom and then forcing them back out as he comes back up. If you don't force them back out when you come up, it's hard to get your elbow back in line with the barbell as you're pushing the weight throughout the whole range of motion. Here's Juan Laija doing a reverse band bench with the slingshot on. Locks that one out. That was a pretty good grinder right there. Here we are all talking trash.
He called it 50-50 Juan. That's the best. That's the best nickname.
Juan John.
50-50. Yeah, sometimes he gets it, sometimes he doesn't.
So you said Flair?
50-50.
Why can't you be angry for completing every single one of your lifts?
You're fucking. I don't like you.
Stand it, yeah.
You want to take a lap too? Relationship. You want to take a lap?
You're not doing that.
Fucking. It is past your fucking bedtime.
You want help with your fucking insomnia?
All we ever do in here is threaten each other, it seems like, and nobody ever really follows through on anything. If anything, it ends up with like guys hugging and then making out. Kind of disgusting, really.
As long as the camera stays from the waist up, this will be alright.
But the reason why you would do an exercise like the slingshot, reverse band, just to give you some overload without being in the bench shirt. So you're not going to handle the same weights that you did. Well, some people may. Some people may handle a similar amount of weight. But it's just going to have quite a different feel to it than being in your actual bench shirt.
2, 3, up, out.
Here's Big Jim handling around 780 right there.
Oh, yeah.
Treston Shull going down to a 2-board.
2, 3,
And watch Treston's elbows. They come in as he's coming down, and then they fire right back out again. Treston has good form on everything, whether it's deadlift and bench or squat. He's got the form down on all of it. Again, going with some heavy reverse band slingshot presses. Hitting some reps with around 500 pounds. I was pretty beat up on this day from handling big weights the week before, so that's why I decided to do that exercise. Here's Jesse Burdick going with around 570. We're using the Iron Wolf bench bar, so it's extra 5 pounds. I think it's around 50 pound bar. I think now I got around 6 plates on there. And on this workout, I also used a 3XL slingshot. A lot of times I normally wear a 2XL, but just because I was doing the reverse band, I figured I didn't need as much pop in the slingshot. I'll actually go as far to use 3 different types of slingshots. I use an extra large, a 2XL, and a 3XL, just kind of depending on the workout. And I say that too just to sell more slingshots. Here's Big Jim going for another big press. A little bit of trouble locking that one out on the left side there. It's a good shot of Treston's setup right here. See how he's getting those shoulder blades pinched back. You're trying to bench basically off your traps. Another way to look at it is that you're trying to create a decline bench press. Those of you who've done a decline bench press realize that if you've done it for any long period of time, that that you're a lot stronger on a decline than you are on a flat bench.
Come on, Treston, legs! Press!
Treston had a real good lockout on that one. It was a good strong press.
Great job!
Now see, here I am. Now I'm cheating. Now I'm getting into some cheating. I got the double layer Mad Dog slingshot on. Handle around 635 or something like that, I think. Also, when I'm taking those weights out, I'm trying to hold on to them a little bit longer before I start my descent. It's something that I'm going to work on in my quest to bench 915 in my next meet, which would be the all-time free lift world record. Here's Jesse Burdick. He hasn't handled over 600 pounds in the bench in a long time, and that's a 600-pound bench right there. It is off a 2-board, but that'll build up a lot of confidence for him. Hopefully we can get him benching a little over 6 in the next meet. Got about 675 on there now. As I mentioned earlier, came into this workout a little beat up, a little banged up. Elbow was hurting. All kinds of shit was hurting. So I just decided to get on that slingshot and use the reverse band. That's it. Supertraining.tv.